Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Iratus, the Lord of the Dead. And I have finally given the Ghoul Squad some names, so allow me to introduce Helena, the poet, always inspiring us with her song. Iratus, the seer, the one who is tactical and knows what must be done. Killer, the insatiable, the one who would devour everything in sight. And Bob, the skeleton. So, we have finished this particular thing. Let us head to the exit. As the dwarves fell before the onslaught of the Walking Dead, news of the crisis started to spread far and wide. The human kingdom was rich and willing to pay gold unaccountable to whomever could manage to bring them the head of the newly awakened necromancer. They would all gather here, in these barracks, cunning rogues and learned mages, knights and elven rangers, all following the siren call of Coin. They knew not the true scope of danger that awaited them. In the end, they were just lambs gathering before the butcher. Interesting. Oh my god, look at the size of this goddamn place. Well, apparently, this place is where I encounter the Dampier, which looks like the Elven Archer. So, there's 3 fights which have Dampier, apparently. Or rather, I can see 4, sorry. So I have to go along this path down here, it seems. Meaning I have to go this way, which leaves me with very little any choice. What happens if I reset the floor? Restart from the beginning of the floor. All your progress on this floor, including minions created, artifacts found, experience gained, will be lost. Sure! Oh. That doesn't reset the floor like that. What happens if I Alt F4? Drat. Same thing. Oh well. Well, let's go into the creation and create ourselves a headhunter. Because I like the look of the headhunter. The headhunter looks very fun. Very fun indeed. So, I have faith in you, Mr. Headhunter, and your ability to do ultra attack damage. You're obviously going in the team with Killer the Insatiable. And frankly, I'm either going to replace the skeleton or the Lich with you. Because, quite frankly, the Lich doesn't do that much. The Lich just does Command Undead, which, while is useful, isn't the most useful. And Bob just can't accept buffs, so yeah.
One could call this one the, strong silent type, hmm?
A little, probably. So this is what the Headhunter looks like. What's your alternative skin? Oh yeah, that looks much better. Let's just give you a level 10 brain. And let's just choose how we're going to upgrade you. First things first, accuracy. Definitely needs a bit of increasing. Next, attack, because that's really easy to increase. Some health, also very nice. Frankly, probably a bit of armor and stuff would be relatively good too. So let's give you some luck in evasion, and then 1 more point of resistance. There we go. Now, which abilities are we upgrading is the question. Attacks 2 random enemies, dealing 80 damage to each. 80% damage to chosen target and the enemy standing behind it. That gives us more choice. 5% chance of immediately kill the enemy. I mean, that does attack 2 people. And so that means 5% on each one. So it has its bonuses, that. What about you? Should I just go with the chance to kill? The chance to kill doesn't seem that bad. And then you've got Jagged Hook, which allows you to just attack a random target. But that does give more accuracy, which you are lacking. You know what?
Perfection takes time.
Yes, it does.
And proper ingredients.
I'm just gonna go with the Vorpal Strike, just because why not? Then I'm going to go with the choosing the target for Lucky Catch, because it does less damage, but it lets you choose the target for positioning, and that can be really useful. Ooh, and you have an action you can choose. You have something you can select, don't you? What should I get you to upgrade, good chap? You are fairly offensive. I would think I'd prefer the health, but I know you're not going to get anything to upgrade your health. Actually, what am I talking about? Your initiative, good chap. What about you, Helena? More evasion seems good. Excellent. The talents have been acquired, and we're just one more level away from getting the reduced wrath requirements, which is probably this next fight. So you know what, Mr. Headhunter? Let's give you a try, shall we? Now then, who do you want to attack? Target loses all block? The crossbowmen are really quite annoying, aren't they? Yes. Let's just have you dread back to the front. Whereas you, what can you do? You can just Vorpal Strike, I guess, and miss. Because he's got 30% evasion, Jesus Christ. Okay, guys. A hit and a miss. Plus accuracy, crit damage increased. Well, aren't you guys a little bit annoying? Mr. Headhunter, could you please? Well, actually, funny enough, if you did that... No, just do this. Come on, guys. There's only 3 of them. They can't hit that badly. I really don't like how hard you guys are hitting. Protect at any cost. After a minion attacks a swordsman, the swordsman counterattacks. I mean, can you survive being hit, though? Apparently, but... 250% damage, right? That means... Yeah, pretty damn high. Good shot, Iratus!
Bowels just as it
Good
died.
shot. What the hell is that? Alright. Now, as I said, can you survive? No. No, you can't. Now just die. Glorious.
Soon this world will be mine.
Why did I get no experience for that? All minions gain 1 ward until the end of battle. That's a good artifact. That's a really good artifact. What slot does that take up? Yeah, that's a good replacement for 3 attack and everything.
Tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
I can make a headhunter for the arena. I can't make one of those. I could make a mummy for the Digger Souls. A lost thing for the Dead Lake. Another headhunter for the Abode of Wrath, meaning we'd start at 30. Yeah, that doesn't seem so bad, actually. Actually, how much does it cost? That takes 75, and that takes 50. Oh, I can get both. I can get both. There we go. We now have 3 options for leveling people up. So which squad do I want to use? Well, considering I can just do that to help you guys level up, I think I shall. And Iratus, please, if you would, pal, reduce that.
It will be a messy slaughter.
Oh, you know it so well, don't you? I could level something else up now. Okay, what is there? That's a blood phantasm, right? Yeah, can't do that. A lich? Possibly. It is starting to look like the point I need to get better at using my spells. Actually, I could do a lost... Oh, that requires 100. Why do some need 100 to get to the next rank and others not? Well, I want the Dampire. And if I go that way... They were there, weren't they? Or maybe it's showing me different things now that we're on a different map. Because that was a Dampire, as was that one of these ones. So, that there's a Dampire now. So is that. Maybe I don't need to worry as much, because it definitely looks like there might be more than the initial selection. Potentially. Of Dampires and all that. Well, there's 2 there, and they're the only ones we know about so far. So as unfortunate as it is, it looks like I'm going to have to go up top. North, anyway. But either way, that does give me all the quests, so that's not so bad. So come on, Team Destroyer. Let's destroy some teams. A bard. Fucking bards. Elven ranger. Lots of evasion. And a crossbowman. Well, I can only target the ranger with this character. There you go, Kotra. Prepare yourself. Why does the bard have 50 to 60 attack? It's a bard! Bard's gotta go. Bard has gotta go. Always take out the support. I don't trust the bard. Yeah. Take out the bard. Excellent. And now you can just heal up. You can increase his damage dealt by 40%. That's very bad. Bard's gotta die. Bard has gotta die. Hopefully you should be dead now. Probably, maybe. Roundabout. Why have you guys just ignored armor? If you don't mind my
looks like pathetic.
How? Let's see. You've got that much health left. So if I do that,
move those mortals.
Then a little bit of this, you will burn and die. Excellent. Now Levios, drain their health again.
Carve open their husks.
Kotra, your damage is slowly, steadily creeping up. Right. Why do you have so much armor? Okay. Well, either way, they're dead now. So glorious. We got some bones. Very nice. Some good bones. High quality bones. Right, you leveled up, did you? Ooh, and you can upgrade your alt, can you? What do you upgrade it into? Out of interest. All top opponents randomly swap positions and lose 20 evasion for 2 turns. All opponents randomly swap position and gain plus 15% escape chance for 2 turns. No, I prefer killing my enemies.
I expect results.
And then you can't upgrade anything. As for Mr. Lich, he also practically can't upgrade anything. And that's all that really matters. Alright. Where do we go from here? Whenever you gather a large enough group of sweaty males, all manner of prostitutes and courtesans are not far behind. What the mortals don't know is that these groups often serve as a wonderful mask for particularly cardinal vampire covens. However, vampires are a unique undead, and simply being a necromancer does not make them swear fealty to you. They are selfish and so need something truly captivating to motivate them to abandoning their adulterous lifestyle. You parley with the coven in person. Show them that you are a friend of their kind. With them will come blood, a lot of blood. Begin diplomacy, 50% chance. Starve them out. Kill their food source. I mean... You know what? We'll starve them out and kill their food source. I get body parts and experience for my minions. All I have to do is attack a little. What's your thing? Deals additional damage depending on the amount of missing vigor the target's missing. Minus 50% chance to escape, minus 30% chance to escape, minus 30% chance of insanity. Alright. What about these rogues, though? Do they have the negative % chance to just bombard? Sneak stance. Deals damage to a random minion at the end of the next turn. Well, let's just start panicking them all.
Will overflow.
Yes, I know, it burns, doesn't it? You're just gonna have to put up with it a little bit. Ouch. Of course you get inspired. Receives +1 initiative. Before starting their turn, restores 10% of max sanity to self and all allies. Well, fuck. I mean, what the Christ? Okay, first up, move
Straight through pain.
Second of all,
Just a fraction.
How did
of
I
my
miss?
Power.
What is this bullcrap? I will restart. Don't tempt me. I will restart. And no. Okay then, are you prepared not to be complete little bastards? No, you're not. Oi! I'm sorry, their evasion is 34%. My accuracy is 114%. That means I have an 80% chance to hit. That means I statistically don't miss twice in a row. Okay. Okay.
My kingdom comes.
And you went insane. Perfect. That's the type of strategy we like to see. Let's just start burning everything to tiny little pieces.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
Thank you. Good betrayal right there. Now, take a little bit more stress. I think you're feeling it, aren't you? And then rain down the destruction again. Do you ignore resistance? You do ignore resistance. Good. I think we're gonna need you to ignore resistance. How much health do you lose? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's have you eat our debuff. Yes, that's good.
Old.
Protecting him, are you? Oh, how nice. Good for you. Well, you can now go insane. Hopelessness. Nice. Ooh, and it's just you, chap. What are you going to do? A whole load of nothing. Because you have no hope of survival at this point. One way or another, you're going to die. It's just a matter of, do you have a heart attack?
No mercy.
Or do we just murder you? It looks like the murder.
My will is a tide that will
Excellent.
wash away your
Skull Torch. At the
pathetic
beginning of battle, Iratus
civilizations.
gains +100 Wrath. Nice. All minions gain +6 Dread until the battle ends. Also nice. You much prefer action over words, and there are certainly ways of making a vampire submit that do not involve talking with them. After you systematically slaughter their mortal thralls, the Coven is left without a food source. Food that now only you can provide to them. Cursing your name, they are forced to join your forces. And they're only level 1. I feel absolutely insulted right now. Now, before I choose a path, do any of these now show me another Dampire? It is definitely like this section here, which is Dampires. We'll get a lot of quests, but we're going to have to do quite a bit of fighting to get there too. Aren't we? I have options to me now. What am I fighting in the next battle? It is the bunch of evasion people. Really. I don't know what the new thing is. You know what? I'm just going to take this team because I feel the possible option of Dread will be a useful one. I didn't put anyone in the combat arena. I'm an idiot. Let's make the Ranger go insane, shall we? You know what? It's probably the wrong time to burn them to a crisp because they still have marks of evasion. Really? You missed him? You missed him too? Ah, glorious. What is this? Minus accuracy, plus initiative, plus evasion. Reduced chance to skip a turn. Well, you didn't need to gain the evasion when you panicked, is all I can say.
You'll soon embrace your new existence.
You skip your turn, glorious. As for you guys, I'm gonna do that. Yes, what a lovely hit. Mr. Ranger requires more convincing about why he should go insane. You might hopefully die now.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
The thing about these fights now is balancing out the fact that you'll burn, you will not burn, and neither will you, but okay, now you'll burn.
Being born.
Excellent.
First mistake. Opposing me?
And you have 0 evasion, meaning I have guaranteed chance to hit you. I hope you didn't enjoy being alive. Excellent. Gambling chip. All enemies gain 15 vigor until the battle ends. Iratus gains 6 additional common parts after victory. Okay. Ooh, and some rare bones. Very nice. Can I make a bone golem yet? I still need 9 more. 6 more insanities and a bunch more wrath. Getting a new characters is clearly quite hard. You can't upgrade your health, but you can upgrade your armor, I mean, but you can upgrade your health. As for you, you can increase your accuracy. Ooh. Well, that's probably the best move, considering how much accuracy how much evasion the fuckers have. Same with you. I'm beginning to value accuracy. I haven't needed it properly up till this point. But now that the things we're encountering are starting to be a tad bit on the annoying side. Right, let's move on to the elite squad now. Using what is one of my elite teams. I don't want to fight this elite squad, but I'm left with no choice. The fact you went first is actually really concerning because of the fact I actually have a lot of resistances and whatnot, so, Right then, so let's see. What can I attack with all of thee? Let's make sure you're burning. And then we chop you in bits. Apply some shock charges. And let's see, I recover 34 mana at the end of every
Crunchy.
meaning I can do one of those quite nice and easily. You hit that, and it's going to
One
burn.
by one.
Meaning we've got one dead enemy at the beginning of combat. Very nice. Ow! You just absorb some health, Levios. Then you can do a little bit of that. Right, it looks like we've had a subject chosen for death.
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
You're going to burn. Yeah, I figured you would heal him. As annoying as that is. But then we can do that. And then Levios drains his health back again. And he's just going to burn. Although, hard to say if he's actually going to burn or not, but... You know what? Do that, just in case. Did that count as moving forward? No, it didn't. The Christ? Skips all turns until damage is received. Fuck you, Bard! I hate bards! Let's see. That does 200% damage. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited so Levios could heal. I'm an idiot. Start burning him alive. And I swear to God if you kill him right now. Thank you. It's not much health, he... Yes, we've seen you, and we've also killed you.
A sad display for mortal kind.
Ooh, I got another enchanted bone, and a level 16 brain. Jeez. That's a big one. I think that's higher than the... I don't think I've actually got a minion that's high, that high level. No, I've got Iratus, the Galactius, the Destroyer. Of course I do. What was I thinking? Right then. You know what? Let's send this team over to the cultists and see what item we get with the Headhunter. Headhunter has an additional 5% chance to kill... Has an additional 5% chance to kill an enemy with any attack except bosses. Well. Well. I like the sound of that. Hello, Mr. Headhunter. I mean, we have you a Vorpal Strike. Now it's just got a 10% chance to kill anything it hits. Sounds quite... perfect to me. Well then, let's see how well you guys do against these enemies then. Shall we? So what are we fighting? A gargoyle. Immune to stress, and has a fair amounts of armors and whatnot. Makes sense, I guess. Let's murder the bard. Do I want to attack? No. They've got too much... whatchamacallit on them. Let's just have you brought forward to the front. Everyone scream! The Banshee, Helena the poet, has got quite the song for thee. Oh. That's very annoying. And you don't have the reduced damage equipped, do you? No, no you don't. Petrify stance. Oh, I thought you might be the tank character. Jesus, what's with making the ghouls skip their turn all the time? Dear Christ. Do you ignore ward? Well, I mean, you got a chance to immediately just kill two people, so... This enemy team doesn't feel very synergistic with itself. The fact it keeps trying to... And can you fucking stop protecting them already? Alright, Mr. Headhunter. I really want you to kill something. But... Fucking!
That one was my favorite.
No! It was, actually, so that's a no. Well, no, it wasn't my exact favorite, but it's one of my favorites. I'm glad I can just quit. I really am. You know, if I start attacking the swordsman instead of the bard, I really think the lich doesn't provide any benefit to this particular team right now. That is so fucking stupid, and I love you for it. Time to kill the bard!
This is my kind of entertainment.
What a glorious spectacle that was. Oh no, you have a buff on you. Let's see how that buff works out for you. And oh no, you're very hurt.
Good.
Now you're dead.
More materials.
Would I be better off switching out the lich for a vampire, I wonder? Because I really feel that the vampire might be better in this situation. Still haven't seen that 10% chance. How much damage do you deal with this? A lot, and it's got no chance of evasion. Well, now I'm just
Move those mortal legs.
Are you actually going to attack now, or are you going to petrify? Doesn't escape, immune to stress and ignition. Annoying. That's actually fairly annoying. Well... They certainly proved quite troublesome to kill, didn't they? What's next in the dungeon? Another fight. It's got a gargoyle, a bard, a ranger, and the annoying conscript person again. I really don't like half of these things that we have to fight. I really don't. Alright. Next fight ahead of us is primarily just a lot of annoyance. I believe the best people to fight with this will be this team right here. Let's hope I'm right, shall we? We've got a long way to progress forward if we want to be able to get through all this. You ignore armor, so you're going to be desperately needed to kill this maiden. And what have you done with that? What are you doing there? Well, you're removing debuffs. Well, fuck you. Attack against the target. Ignore block, ward, armor, and resistance. Highly increased chance to be attacked. Well, that we cannot have. Because simply put, he relies almost entirely on his armor. Well, you blocked off all the ward. The hell did you just do? Unable to move. Thank you. I prefer that. Look, can I just do this? Thank you. And ignite you again.
Blow them to pieces.
Kotra, you can't hurt her. Stop that! I need her dead! Okay, the gargoyle is now at the front. Meaning, it will just petrify itself to guard everyone, rather than do what it was doing before. Are you fucking serious? Of course. Alright. Yep, there's the petrify. You heal him, not caring about yourself, like an idiot. You do this. You're immune to ignition. Well,
perish.
He's not. I was gonna say, Kotra, could you actually hit the little annoyance?
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
Right. Now it's just a gargoyle. What's my best way to damage you? You know, other than just magicking it. That won't kill, there's no point using it. The only hope is that Miss Bride can survive. And she can, because he doesn't attack her. Perfect. Goodbye, gargoyle.
A predictable outcome.
Ooh, this is getting hard. This is getting very hard. Okay, that's interesting. The new upgrade to the skeleton's ult says he will either be fine or go insane.
Through
also,
transformation, the will becomes free.
Additional HP for everything, please. Very nice. Alright, you, this team. You're the last team left. Warrior Bones reduces physical damage received by 40%. Increases magical damage received by 40%. Alright. Vulture's Feather. Ally receives... Minion receives luck, accuracy, and evasion when an ally dies. Mechanical Eye. The minion's abilities can't miss. That seems like the most useful, quite frankly. Who do I give it to yet is him, because he has no accuracy. Ooh, that's definitely something worth doing. But for now, let's continue on and see what this team. They don't have that annoying combo, at least this time. Excellent. I was getting really bloody fed up with that. We are not starting a combat with a miss, please. It is the last combat of the episode. I am not starting it with a miss. I have an 80% chance to hit. Thank you. There is no point doing that yet. Better off doing that. Now, you do this to remove everything's ward. Save, excellent. And then the zombie can do this, quite frankly, actually. You missed, you idiot. And of course, we warded that. Well, my entire plan to avoid our damage was null and void, so let's just nuke them to death. We just need the lady in the back. Really,
now
to
that's
die.
gonna leave a mark.
You're insane. Which increases all damage dealt, but increases all damage received. Nice. You can now do this. No fucking way do you crit for that much. Do that. He misses. Why are you critting so much? No! No! That was like, what? 3 out of 5 attacks were crits? No! No! Granted, you've got an okay luck score, but it's not that fucking high! I did that wrong. To say this game gets hard is a tad overkill. Because the enemies start scaling much higher than we do. Their stats are just ridiculous compared to ours. We cannot level up fast enough to match the stats that they do. That also heals stress? Why the fuck? Alright, you're insane. What happens? Cowardice. The chance to flee increases by 20% each turn. Before beginning their turn, deal stress damage to all allies equal to what call it. Excellent. Excellent. Am I better off trying to nuke this team, or just stressing the hell out of it, quite frankly? I mean, I need to shoot the gargoyle, because I need to kill the gargoyle, so... Excellent. Minus accuracy, bonus evasion. Fuck off. Okay, so meanwhile... Fuck off! Alright, well... You can now purge all your debuffs for a little bit of health. Finally, you're insane as well. You don't help any of the... Have a bloody heart attack already!
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like?
Okay. He finally had a heart attack. Magnificent. Knew you'd do that. You're taking a goddamn fuck ton of damage.
The brave.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I don't like it when people run away from me after all. One heart attack on you. Excellent.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
Right then. You have a lot of... whatchamacallit. Question is, what's the best way for us to kill you? Do that, and then a cannonball. You got block, of course you got block. You can't even do anything right now because it's in
Strength through pain.
And it's gone and dead. Glorious.
Mop up
About
the
time.
gore. I
Another
hate to
level
see
16
plants
brain.
using it as fertilizer.
Excellent. I could actually upgrade a bunch of my guys at this rate. Now, can we be strictly honest and admit I need to heal? Badly. So what do we use to heal? Anything that's really available to us.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
If you two heal up, you'll be available to work next round. Okay. Now then. Now we're going to a quest. God bloody damn it. I just want to see this team use its special effects, you know? I just want to see the skeleton auto stun someone. So what's this quest then? Grand sprawling castles, so often filled with secrets, and more importantly, secret passages. So you are not surprised when one of your undead finds a small nook in an otherwise ordinary wall that might open a passage into the unknown. What would be on the other side, you wonder? Well, first you will need to figure out how to actually open the damn thing. The wall is too sturdy even for even your zombies to blast open. Alright, let's attempt to open it. After spending a few minutes searching, you finally figure out the riddle that is needed to open up the passage. Inside takes you to a more remote area of the castle, opening up an attack route that your enemies will not be expecting. How unfortunate for them. Let's move here. Hello, enemies. Now, little bard, you've got nothing to protect you this time! And I am fed up with the bard. The bard needs to die. And these things need to get killed, because I'm using a 10% chance to kill them. Hello, Miss Bard. Did you like your little song? I didn't. And guess what happens when I don't like it?
To ashes.
I remove it!
To dust.
Glorious. One annoyance gone. You missed. Well, can't hit them all. There's no need to do that much damage to my Lich. You know. Fucking hit! I need to give him the mechanical eye. I just need to give him that mechanical eye. Okay.
Carve open their husks.
Glorious. That's one gone. Now the other is gone. And now the ranger's gone. Well, the ranger will be gone, I should say.
More will
No!
come.
I wouldn't mind as much if there was a little less emphasis on focusing the minions, because there is clearly a lot of emphasis on it. Now, if I remember rightly, you moving to the front is a really bad idea. Okay, that wasn't so bad, actually. Right. If you could not miss, no point using magic. Actually, no, there is... There was no point to using magic.
Mortal legs.
Still, really hate those buffs. Really? I can't attack the one at the back? Really? You know what? Fucking eat her.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
Oh, you can still attack, can you? Why do I bother? I wish you could just kill with that! It's a 10% fucking chance you've never killed someone once! Stop missing! They don't have that little... They don't have that high a chance to miss! This is ridiculous! Good! One is gone! Nope. Game, I'm just gonna keep restarting until you stop being fucking bullcrap with all this missing that shouldn't be happening as commonly as it does. I admit, I can miss occasionally, but I shouldn't be missing 1 in 3 attacks! In addition, he has a 10% chance to kill people! Why has he not killed someone once? Okay. So, there's not really much point in attacking you. Because the headhunter has a really high chance of doing that.
Your frail bodies
however,
fail you.
If I do this, you will die. If I hit, you will die. Actually, no, you have ward, never mind.
Become part of
Kill
the
that.
breathless tide.
Lich, you can do this. Then I can crush bones. And we can deafen away. Excellent. Next, you can do that on him. You can do that. Again! Not kill a fucking soul, despite that being your entire fucking role! You know, it'd be nice if the game wasn't fucking bullcrap.
Extinction of life.
Right. Gargoyle. You are dead. That ability hits so fucking hard. Why do you hit that hard? How do I not hit you?! Him? Sure. He doesn't have any accuracy. He can validly miss. The other two? What's the excuse? What, the Lich? What's the excuse? Him? What's the excuse? Fuck off.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
What's this? Ring of the Overlord. Iratus starts each battle with full wrath. That's not as useful as you think it is, actually. Unlocks Secret Ire spell. Removes all buffs from an enemy. Restores 5 mana for each buff removed. Okay. Minion gains Dread until the battle ends. I honestly prefer the initiative. Then again, I'm losing accuracy. That's probably why I can't hit anything. The realization is real. Huh. Well, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode, so it looks like, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.